Hi, this is Suna Senman again, bringing you another reading, reading number 26 from A Course of Love. A Course of Love is by the same author as A Course of Miracles, brought to you 30 years after Helen Schumann took A Course of Miracles. Marie Perron received A Course of Love. And we will begin the reading number 26 by starting with the last paragraph of reading number 25. This urge to preserve things is but your urge to leave a mark upon the world, a mark that says, I have acquired much in my time here. These things I love are what I leave the world. What I pass down, they declare that I was here. Again, you have the right idea, yet it is so sadly displaced as to make a mockery of who you are. Love does mark your place, but in eternity, not here. What you leave behind is never real. Love gathered together is a celebration. Love collected is but a mockery of love. This difference must be recognized and understood, as must the urge to set love apart from all the rest. For with understanding, these urges can be made to make sense. With understanding, they can begin to bring sanity to an insane world. You do not yet believe nor understand that the urges that you feel are real and neither good or bad. Your feelings, in truth, come from love. Your response to them is what is guided by fear. Even feelings of destruction and violence come from love. You are not bad, and you have no feelings that can be labeled so. Yet you are misguided concerning what your feelings mean and how they would bring love to you and you to love. It is in understanding the relationship that exists between what you feel and what you do that love's lessons are learned. Each feeling requires that you enter into a relationship with it, for it is there you will find love. It is in every joining, every entering into, that love exists. Every joining, every entering into is preceded by a suspension of judgment. Thus, what is judged cannot be joined nor entered into where it can be understood. What is judged remains outside of you, and it is what remains outside that calls you to do what love would call you to do. What is judged remains outside of you, and it is what remains outside that calls you to do what love would call you not to do. What remains outside is all that has not joined with you. What has joined with you becomes real in the joining, and what is real is only love. Do you see that the practicality of this lesson? What terror can be caused by an urge to violence that, once joined with love, becomes something else? An urge to violence may mean many things, but always lurking behind it is an overwhelming desire for peace. Peace may mean destruction of the old, and love can facilitate the rise and fall of many armies. What armies of destruction will rock the world when they are brought to love? Within you is all the world safe, sure, and secure. No terror reigns between what is within and what is without. No nightmares rule the night. Let me give you once again the difference between what is within and what is without. Within is all that has joined with you. Without is all that you would keep separate. Within you is every relationship you have ever had with anything. Outside of you is all that you have kept apart, labeled, judged, and collected on your shelves. This is all the two worlds are made of. The one you see as real is the one you keep outside of yourself, making it possible to look upon it with your body's eyes. The one you do not see and do not believe is in the one you cannot look outward to see, but is the one that nonetheless is truly real. To look inward at the real world requires another kind of vision. The vision your heart, the vision of love, the vision of the Christ in you. I'm going to stop this now, reading 26, and try to give a little bit of a understanding or explanation. First, I want to say the way that this book is written, and also Course in Miracles, may feel very difficult to understand for the Western mind that has been trained in our particular society, especially the consumerism society. What is being addressed here is this need for material objects as showing your value and your worth. And what it is really saying is that what is truly your value and your worth is the unseen, the not, doesn't have anything to do with the physical outward manifestation. It has to really do with the relationships you build and the relationships of joining in oneness with everything. We talk a lot about caring for Mother Earth. If you really felt yourself as Mother Earth, how would you treat her? I want to add that I learned a lot from a friend of mine who is a Lakota Indian and speaks to many different environmental groups, invited because of their understanding of really caring for the earth. And what he explained to me is that in the Lakota language, there are no nouns, because as you name things, you separate them. This is a book, meaning it is not me, it is not the picture, it is not the floor. So that kind of naming is in itself separating from that relationship. I hope this short little explanation helped you with the reading of A Course of Love today. This was reading number 26. You may want to listen to it again after this explanation. Also, I want to invite you to look at the books that I have authored. This first one is Peace, Discovering Life's Harmony Through Relationships. So it's very connected to this chapter 5. And the other one is Being, a Process, and that is really recognizing yourself and the truth of yourself. And this other one is a children's book, but it is really meant for everyone. It's a story of compassion and courage, and it's a movement that are the 10 Qigong movements that everyone should do to keep balance in their body every day. Movement is very important. As we exercise our minds, we must exercise our bodies. They are one. There is a joining of a relationship there that we should always keep in mind. So I want to thank you for embarking on A Course of Love. May there be more love in your life and in all our lives. May there be more living love. Enjoy today with love and blessings. Blessings.